Well, Antioch Community Church, I'm here again this week to share a few things with you. Just want to continue keeping our entire church family in the loop with how we're navigating, how our church is moving forward with COVID-19. And so a couple things I want to update you on is from Sunday's task force meeting. A couple things came to the surface from that time. One is this, that we don't want to move faster than our city is moving. One of the things that every church has to take into account is the fact that every church across our country has very different circumstances, dynamics, contexts. And so there's not one blanket right or wrong reopening plan for every church. And so one of the things that we as a church within the city limits of Birmingham need to take seriously is what the local authorities are saying. And so Mayor Woodfin has been pretty vocal over this last week of really encouraging churches to postpone reopening. And so that was one of the key things that came to the surface. We want to honor our local authorities and submit to their thoughts, their wisdom, and their directives. And so, again, we haven't made any final decisions. One of the key things that is, part of this equation is what you think as the people of our church. And so if you have not filled out that survey, please do that. It actually is going to close tomorrow night, Thursday, the 28th at midnight. So you've got until midnight tomorrow. So please make sure to fill that out. It's anonymous, it's multiple choice, it's pretty quick, but it'll give the task force a good feel for where all of you are at. So if you haven't gotten that, it's in last week's weekly email. It'll be included in this week's as well. But if you don't get that and you feel like you should, just shoot us an email at info@antiochbhm.com and we'll get you added to that and get you in the loop. So that's a little bit of an update on the reopening piece of what's in the future for Antioch. One of the other key things that came out of our conversation on Sunday is the importance of being the hands and feet of Jesus in this time. I mean, really, period, all the time. But it's particularly important in this time. I think one of the things that it's important for us as a church to realize is that the world is watching. The world is watching the church in times of crisis for how they will respond. Will they contribute to the issues? Will they be silent? Will they be inactive? Or will they step in and fill the gap and meet needs? And so with that, two things that we are doing. One is Blazer Kitchen, who we have worked with in the past recently. They are the food pantry at UAB that serves students and employees that have food insecurity and food needs. And they actually reached out to us, which I don't want us to take that lightly. That's actually a really encouraging sign that when they have a need, they think Antioch. Now, it's not about our church, right? But it's just they think a church, a community of followers of Jesus are who we should go to ask for help. So this is their ask. Just like last time, a couple of weeks ago, we did a bread drive for them. They have the same need that's come around. They've seen a rise particularly in their students, the students that are coming to get food from them. And one of the things they cannot source on their own is bread and jelly. And so bread and jelly goes a long way, especially for families. And so they would like us to be able to provide 100 loaves of bread and 100 jars of jelly. This is not hard to do, super easy. We did that last time, but this meets a huge need that they have. So if you're interested in helping with that, you can start dropping off as soon as you hear this video, as soon as it goes live, and you have until this coming Tuesday to finish your drop-offs, and then we're going to deliver that on this coming Wednesday. So if you're interested in helping out with that, go to our website, antiochbhm.com/serve, and you can get the details on where to deliver that and all that. So the last thing that I want to share with you is that we also felt like it would be important to to develop a outreach team for our church, which is something that's it's been in the works for a while, but we really feel like it's really important right now, a team that comes together to lead our church during this COVID crisis time, to find the needs in our city, to build those bridges, and to help lead our church in meeting those needs. So just to let you know, that is coming down the pike. You'll hear more about that in the coming weeks and months. But all these things are things for you to be praying for and be praying through. And as always, I love you, church, and am so thankful for your love, your wisdom, your generosity, and your patience during this time. So until next week, we'll see you on Sunday.